Did you not like my idea above that instead of Ronald Reagan, they could use Newt Gingrich and give awards for the porno industry called the Nudies? What do
Yes,
you
for the
think?
best conservative porn parody. Yeah, that would be
It's
great.
about time we weigh. Hey, it's about time we weigh in. Okay, it's about quit living in your ivory tower. You're never going to reach the culture. That's it. I don't want to judge you anymore. I just had to say that much.
Oh
The nudies,
my.
the
Oh
nudies,
my.
people, the nudies. Just think about it. Kick it around. Yeah.
That was a visual I didn't need, did not
Right?
want, and am going to be scarred by for the rest of my life, Andy.
You'll never be able to unenvision it, will you?
No.
All right, all right, all right. Enough, you two. Before we go, we are not going to end on a depressing note. I want to go through really quickly, just a second, this great story out of Mad World News. Roving bands of teenagers who get involved in doing something transformational in a neighborhood, fundamentally transforming it. It turns out that...
Oh my gosh, how horrible. I'm scared.
I
Is
know.
everybody okay?
So some homeowners in a neighborhood in this small area just south of Denver woke up and all the houses had been shoveled of snow in the middle of the night. A bunch of teenagers got together and just...
Oh my God, did they have union supervision?
They did not. They did not. Neither did they have permits. They left
about
little
OSHA?
signs. Nope. They left little signs on the doors that said, "You got served," and
That's awesome.
let people know. They just kind of went in and did it, mostly anonymously. It was 6 kids that did it. Decided to wake up and 6 o'clock in the morning and go shovel the neighborhood, shovel all the snow in this one neighborhood. It was a beautiful thing. It got covered in the news, thank goodness. But it's nice to see roving bands of teens doing something like that.
That's the kind of roving band of hoodlums that we can all get behind and appreciate. That's awesome. That really is great.
I hope some businesses in the area become aware of them and turn them into roving bands of employees. Hiring.
Yes, as long as they can afford the minimum wage.
Well, that's your neighborhood, so start knocking on those businesses' doors.
That's excellent. That is excellent. And I love to have a happy, good note to close the show on, because we started out with good news and we went all over the good news, and then we went some bad news for a while. But then we bring it right back to people really are basically good. And we were knocking on PJ Media because we were disappointed and because we want them to do better, because we know they're capable of doing better. And it's all about, for all of us, it's all about getting better all the time. That's why we're here, to help each other and the conservative movement get better, which means we have to criticize ourselves and our friends every now and then. So Andy is private messaging about the nudies, and I know that was Andy. I know it wasn't Corey. Andy is really, really interested in this whole nudie thing. We're probably going to have to take the show offline because I think it's probably going to get a little R-rated around here.
This is 2 weeks in a row that we're going to get caught by porn filters. I just want you to know.
Well, yes, because of last week, the word for last week was bansterbaters.
Here we go again.
The
Oh
word
my
for
goodness.
this week is nudies.
Can we end the show? Can we please end the show?
But see, if you said nuties in a British accent, you would need to put the T in so it wouldn't make the joke.
Yeah, see, bansterbaters was good with the British accent, but nudies
Right.
doesn't work.
Nuties.
Doesn't work with...
The nuties. No,
Yeah,
see,
that
it doesn't work.
It's the nudies. It's the nudies. All right, just to save poor JD from embarrassment, we will end the show.
Do we really want to be shutting ourselves off from the culture when so much of the culture is conservative in itself? Why are we going back and rewarding things for its conservative value instead of just looking at what we currently have, saying that it's good or bad based on its merits, and then point out the conservatism that is inherent or not?